How we doing, everybody? Good morning. Today is Monday, August the 28th, 2023. Just doing a real estate tap-in with you this morning. A couple of different things. Coming out of last week, it looks like the interest rates are going to be, where they are for the near future. There is a chance that interest rates could go up depending on the data between, last week's announcement by Jerome Powell and the next time that the Fed meets, and I think that is sometime in September. I think it's the second or third week in September. So once they look at that data, they'll make decisions on the interest rate. So there may be another small hike. I think there's less of a chance of a hike in the rate than there being an increase in the rate, but the overall takeaway is that the interest rate environment that we're in right now is probably going to be here for the near future, at least going into 2024. There may be some reduction once we get to 2024, maybe by the next buying season, or real estate buying season, there'll be a reduction. So that was one thing. Another thing that I saw in regards to that would affect real estate agents is that there are two lawsuits out there, and they're basically antitrust lawsuits. And the long and short of it is that sellers are suing on behalf of having to pay certain amount in commissions to buyer agents. They feel like they shouldn't have to pay a buyer's agent for bringing a buyer to the table. They feel like the gist of the lawsuit is that buyers are feeling that they're forced to have to pay a buyer's commission because as part of the multiple listing service, and when you sign the contract for a listing agreement and go on the listing service, they require you to pay a commission to a buyer's agent. So it's a pretty significant case. The fact that it's being heard and what the outcome would be is going to change how real estate agents make money. They could actually lower the commission, or they could do something like the seller pays the agent by the hour, potentially. What they'll come up with in the end, we'll see if they win this particular lawsuit, but it is going to save sellers a lot of money. It's in the billions. I think it's somewhere between 20 to 30 billion dollars if they're not required to pay a commission to the buyer's agent. Buyer's agents, I believe, are going to have to get it from their client, who they represent. So it's two cases out there. It's Burnett versus the NRA. I'm sorry, NAR, National Association of Realtors, and then you have Moral versus the National Association of Realtors. And I think Moral is spelled M-O-E-R-H-L. I think that's how you spell it. So if you want to look them up, but they're going to be heard soon. So again, this could have widespread effects to how sellers sell, and the commissions that the agents are going to receive. So that's something to keep an eye out for. And then lastly, over the weekend I did a video that I'm going to attach to this video in regards to real estate notes and the price ranges that notes, some notes are offered at. Many times people who want to get into real estate, feel that they have to save up several $1,000s so they can, buy a property or be involved in real estate. And this video will show you that with notes, there are notes that you can purchase in all price ranges. Whether you've saved up hundreds of thousands of dollars, or if you saved up smaller amounts of money, you can get involved in real estate notes, get a good return on your money, and your investment be backed by a tangible asset, which is a property. So in terms of, losing money, it's going to be, pretty hard to lose when, in worst case scenario, you have a tangible asset that you can get back if something goes wrong with your investment. So can't make any guarantees, obviously, when you invest. Everybody takes a risk when investing, but the thing about real estate note investing is that you have low risk and a high return. Usually with high rewards, a high return, you have to take higher risks. But with real estate notes, you can lower your risk level, with your due diligence and how you look at opportunities to purchase. And you can do that in all types of price ranges. So if you get a minute, check out the video. I think it's less than 7 minutes. It goes over some assets that were recently received and are available to purchase. If you have any questions, you can check me out at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time today on Instagram at Abundant Capital Group. If you have any questions, you can reach out there. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we'll be going live at about 8:30 p.m. So if you're available Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday evening, if you have a question, you want to write it down, send it, you can do that. We'll get that answered, where we answer questions as well as review actual deals that are out there. And then again, Monday through Friday, we're available 12:30 Eastern Standard Time on Instagram just to answer your questions. We're usually, around for about 30 minutes or so. So, reach out. But now is the time to look into real estate notes and take advantage of this particular market. Have a great day, everyone.